Hi, Marga and Lawrence. I hope you guys are doing really well. I'm not sure if you're going to have time for English class, but anyway, these videos are here just for you. So you can watch them anytime you want. Um, you don't have to watch them during our class time because I know you guys are really busy. Okay, but anyway, here's our Wednesday class. In the last class on Monday that I sent you guys, we were talking about the past simple, the positive, the negative, and the questions. Okay, so I've got some questions for you. When did you last? Okay, so this is how you ask in the past. When is the question. Did is the past auxiliary, remember, for questions. When did you last? When was the last time you did these things? So, when did you last have a holiday? For example, for me, I had a holiday. Um, I last had a holiday. Whew, probably in 2017, when me and my family went to Lanzarote. That was probably our last holiday. I really don't think we had one since then. Well, maybe like really tiny ones for a day, but not really anything else. When did you last watch a DVD? I last watched a DVD probably today. I watched a movie. I watched Cars with my son, with Ryo McQueen, Lightning McQueen. Maybe you know that. Maybe Lawrence knows that because you've got kids who are little still. When did you last go to the cinema? Ah, the cinema. I know, Marga, you really like the cinema. When did you last go to the cinema? I last went to the cinema to see Alu maybe a month ago, and it was amazing. It was so good. I recommend it. When did you last talk on your mobile? For me, I don't really call people on my mobile, but I write on WhatsApp or Messenger. So I think I last talked on my mobile maybe 30 seconds ago before I started this video. When did you last catch a bus? So I last caught a bus about 2 days ago to go to a doctor's appointment. When did you last have dinner in a restaurant? So I last had dinner in a restaurant maybe a week ago in a bar near our house. Okay, so you have all of these different verbs: have, watch, go, talk, catch, and have, and I use them in the past tense. So, can you guys please now go in your book to page 50 and 51? These pages, 50 and 51. Okay, so on page 50, I want you to look at the pictures and what can you see? I think you can see two men. One of them has a big fish in his hands and some more fish on the boat. They're in a port. There are some flags on the port, and I think they are Mexican flags. They look Mexican to me. And you can see the ocean, the sky, some trees. Okay, so you're going to read the introduction to the story called The Businessman and the Fisherman. Okay, so you read, and I'm going to read as well, and I want you to follow along. Ready? So, The Businessman and the Fisherman. An American businessman was on holiday in a fishing village in the south of Mexico. One morning, he met a young fisherman with a small boat full of lovely yellowfin tuna fish. What beautiful tuna, the American exclaimed. Okay, so look at number 1 on page 50. You have 5 questions. Where was the businessman? Who did he meet? Did he like the fish? What did he say? And what nationality were the two men? Okay, so pause this video now and write these answers in your notebook. Okay? So when you finish, unpause the video again. So the answers are, where was the businessman? He was in a fishing village in the south of Mexico. Or you can just write Mexico. Who did he meet? He met a young fisherman. Did he like the fish? Yes, he did like the fish. What did he say? He said, what beautiful tuna. And what nationality were the two men? So the businessman was American and the fisherman was Mexican. Okay, so you need to close your book and you're going to listen to the whole conversation. I'm going to read it and you need to decide who has the best life, okay? Does the fisherman have the best life? The best, the number one, the greatest life? Or does the businessman have the best life? Okay, so close your books and listen. Ready? How long did it take to catch them? The American asked. Oh, about 2 hours, said the fisherman. Why didn't you fish for longer and catch more? The Mexican replied. I didn't want to fish for longer. With this, I have enough fish for my family. But what do you do with the rest of your day? Aren't you bored? The fisherman smiled. I'm never bored. I get up late, play with my children, watch football, and take a siesta with my wife. Sometimes in the evenings, I walk to the village to see my friends, play the guitar, and sing some songs. The American couldn't understand. Look, I'm a very successful businessman. I went to Harvard University and I studied business. I can help you. Fish for 4 hours every day and sell the extra fish you catch. Then you can buy a bigger boat, catch more, and make more money. Then buy a second boat, a third, and so on until you have a big fleet of fishing boats. You can export the fish and leave this village and move to Mexico City or LA or New York City and open a fishing business. The fisherman smiled. But how long will all this take? The businessman thought about it for a bit. Probably about 15 to 20 years, he said. And then what, senor? Asked the fisherman. Why, that's the exciting part, laughed the businessman. You can sell your business and become a very rich millionaire. A millionaire, really? But what do I do with all the money? The young fisherman didn't look excited. The businessman could not understand this young man. Well, you can stop work and move to a lovely old fishing village where you can sleep late, play with your grandchildren, watch football, take a siesta with your wife, and walk to the village in the evenings where you can play the guitar and sing with your friends all you want. The fisherman's wife and children came running to meet him. Papa, Papa, did you catch many fish? I caught enough for us today and tomorrow, and some for this gentleman, said their father. He gave the businessman some fish, thanked him for his advice, and went home with his family. Okay, so who has the better life? The Mexican fisherman or the American businessman? I know the answer. For me, it's clear that the Mexican fisherman is the clear winner. Okay, he's got a calm life. He's got a humble life. He's got a good life. His mind and his brain are calm. On the other hand, the American businessman is obsessed with money, is obsessed with being successful, and he's not understood the point of life. Okay? So, can you open your books again and look at number 3? Okay? In number 3 here, are the sentences true or false? So, you need to read the text and decide, are the sentences true or false? So, can you please pause the video now and decide, are the videos true, or sorry, are the questions in 3 true or false? Write that in your notebook and then we'll do it together. Okay? So, now that you have done number 3, We're going to do it together on the board. Okay? So, number 1, what do you think? Do you think number 1 is true or false? Number 1 in exercise 3, so number 1 is true. Number 2 is false. Number 3 is true. Number 4 is true. Number 5, no. Oops, wait, number 1 is true. Number 2 is false. Number 3 is true. Sorry, number 4 is not true. Number 4 is false. Okay, number 4 is false. Number 5 is true. Number 6 is true. Number 7 is true. And number 8 is false. Okay, these are the answers for exercise number 3 on page 50. Okay, so now that you have done that, you need to go and read the story again here. Read this story and complete the gaps 1 to 12. Okay, complete the spaces. So pause the video now, stop the video, and do this exercise. Complete these gaps with the correct word in the past. Okay, so after you have finished, we're going to go over the answers. We're going to review the answers. Okay, so number 1 is 2, or you can write it 2. 2 hours. Number 2 is didn't. Number 3 is have. Number 4 is late. Number 5 is some. Number 6 is went. Number 7 is studied. Number 8 is make. Or you could also say earn money. Make money or earn money. It's the same. Number 9 is about. Number 10 is stop. Number 11 is did. And number 12 is caught. The past of catch. Caught. Okay, this is pronounced like this. Caught. Okay, so these are the answers for this text here. Okay, guys? So once you're finished with that, you can go back in the text here and look in the dictionary for any words that you don't understand. And you can write to me on WhatsApp to ask if you're confused. Okay? So, did you guys like the story? Did you like it or did you not really like it? Do you think the Mexican fisherman follows what the American businessman said? Does he follow his advice? What do you think? I hope he doesn't, but we're not sure. Okay? So, thank you so much for coming to the class today. Please, please, please write to my email or ask me any questions that you have. Okay, guys? We'll hopefully see you soon, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.